Well, I am a co-director of Advancement Project, and we're a civil rights organization, Next Generation, in Washington, D.C. And since 1999, we've been doing work around ending unfair school discipline policies and how police interact with youth in the schools. And so we're seeing sweeping change in places where grassroots folks and especially youth are taking on these issues, where young men of color and young women of color are themselves the ones who are engaging change and pushing for change. So we've got to really work on how people interact with young men of color and make sure that the schools are changing their culture to really make sure that they're nurturing young men and really lifting them up and making sure that they're able to get the opportunities that they deserve and that they need. Unfortunately, there is not enough infrastructure in communities of color. There's not enough resources going into organizing. And it's organizing, it's not just, it's not the service kind of organizations, but groups that are really, politicizing young people so that they are making the change. They're doing it's civic engagement in the broadest of senses, so that youth understand that they have the ability to make change themselves. And so unfortunately, there's not enough resources going into that work. And so for us, it's a challenge because we're only as strong as our community partners are. And often they don't have the resources to take on long campaigns, because this kind of change doesn't happen overnight. I mean, it didn't come to us overnight, this situation that we find young men of color in, and so it's going to take a long time to undo it and undo the consequences of it. And so it's important that the groups that we work with and the folks who can make the change get long-term resources and the ability to stick with an issue for a long period of time.